All right, guys. So this news came out yesterday, but I didn't have any chance to talk about it, and that is we are getting a crossover that I have been kind of wanting for the longest time. Well, from these two companies, but there is another one that I really want more, and I hope this kind of opens the door for it. And that is the announcement that we are getting an Archie Evil Dead crossover. Technically, it's Archie and Army of Darkness. So yes, Archie Comics and Dynamite Comics are teaming up in order to make this crossover, which is something I've always kind of wanted and kind of hoped for. And you may be thinking to yourself, no, that's too stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Why should there be a crossover between, Ash and Archie? That's stupid. Well, okay, Mr. No Fun. Let me introduce you to this and this. Oh, and this. And I don't know if you've heard, Mr. No Fun, but there are other comics out there than those are the light ones. Have you ever heard of Archie Meets the Punisher? There was even an Archie Sharknado crossover. Archie Sharknado! Yeah. So Archie and Army of Darkness, yeah, that's normal. Like, that is pretty precise and pretty normal. So that doesn't change anything. So yeah, Archie has crossed over with a lot of wild stuff, and I really hope this opens the door to a crossover I've wanted, especially now that I was hoping this would be with IDW, but now with Dynamite now owning the IP, I really want this to happen next. And the crossover that I really want to happen next is Archie and Mars Attacks Archie. That's what I want. I really want. I've always wanted Mars Attacks Archie. The idea, because Mars Attacks feels like something you would see in an Archie comic, and to have all the wild violence in there mixed with the fun of Archie, with the goofiness of Archie, it's perfect. So yeah, anyone at Dynamite Comics listening to me right now, I would really like you and Dynamite, anyone at Dynamite and or Archie Comics, I would really, and I really do stress, really would love nothing more than to have an Archie Mars Attacks crossover. Be great. You'd be a lot cooler if you did. So let's talk. Getting back on topic, let's talk about the idea of an Archie Army of Darkness crossover, or Archie Evil Dead crossover if you're nasty. Now, what we know about it so far is that this crossover will basically be set around the spooky season, and the Necronomicon has found its way to Riverdale, leading to Archie battling Deadites and other demons, and leading to one Ash Williams coming to Riverdale. Now, that's all we know about the crossover so far. So that's really, and I think that's all you really need to know about the crossovers that we're getting for this, is that, the Necronomicon just Army of Darkness crossovers are very easy to do. When you really get down to it, Army of Darkness crossovers are by far some of the easiest crossovers to do, because you just need the Necronomicon to show up where it shouldn't be, and boom, and then you just throw in Ash and you're good. So yeah, to have that, it just makes sense. I would not be shocked if Sabrina the Teenage Witch shows up in this story. I would actually not be shocked if we get a Sabrina show up. Sabrina shows up and is the one holding the dark, the Necronomicon. Almost called the Darkhold. Holy shit. So I think that's cool. I would really hope that Sabrina. It would be kind of wrong not to have Sabrina here, right? It wouldn't feel natural if Sabrina wasn't here to help. Now, as to what I'm kind of hoping for, I'm hoping for this to be on the same level of violence as this book. I'm really hoping this has the same level of violence as Archie versus Predator, where it's still I really also hope they keep the Archie style. That's the other thing, is that I genuinely hope they keep the Archie style for this book, because it would just make it all the more fun. Plus, I would love to see Archie, the Archie art style for Ash. I think that would be a lot of fun. I also believe it would be kind of cool to see just the absolute uber violence that you could have in this book, just wild amounts of blood and gags and things like that. I would even love to see, like, this is what I would do in this if I had a say in this comic. What I would really like to see in this comic is a scene where, like, Jughead is like about to eat a burger, then he bites it and the burger screams like "Whoa!" And he like, "Hey, how would you like?" The burger starts like growing eyes and shit, and it's just like, "Hey, how would you like if someone took a bite out of you?" And then like these burgers come out of Pops's restaurant and just start like mauling Jughead, like Deadite burgers. That would be so much fun. Now, who could be Deadites? I don't know. Like, I think Reggie. It shocks me that I remember most of the names for Archie books, and I'm not even a big Archie fan. I'm not like, I only enjoy Archie comics when they cross over with things because I really love the idea of like Archie crossed over with something else that's just wildly different or something close to it. So, but I've read enough Archie crossovers to be like, yeah, I know this one. So other things I would like to see in an Archie crossover is, again, like maybe have Reggie be a Deadite. I imagine some of the core members are going to be Deadites. Betty and or Veronica are probably going to be a Deadite, and I have no doubt in my mind that Ash is probably going to hit on Ash. Ash is going to be like, so let me get this straight, ladies. You're saving yourselves for this dipshit right here? I'm all man, right? I'm the man with the plan and the boomstick, baby. So I have no doubt that Ash is going to hit on those girls. And you may be thinking, but Ash wouldn't do that, right? Unfortunately, Ash doesn't know the word no. So, and he did kind of hook up in Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. In that comic, Ash basically had a relationship with a girl who it's kind of left in the air if she was 18 or not, and still. It's just gonna be I would actually like to see like Ash try like flirt with Miss Grundy and just to get out of trouble or something. I think it would also be cool if like the comic also had like an S-Mart open up in Riverdale, and the story could be like all the Riverdale kids are getting a job at S-Mart, and Ash has been tasked to be the manager of this store, and eventually the Necronomicon finds its way in. Other like gags I'd love to see is like mini Archies, like the mini Ashes from Army of Darkness. I would love, of course, you gotta have like Archie or someone else just go groovy or swallow this. Like they have got to be doing that. Now I can't remember who's writing the comic, but I'm just hoping for something for a solid I'm just hoping for a real solid crossover, and just a fun one. I think this is coming out. I think October is when we're supposed to get this. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'm just excited because this is a crossover I have really desperately wanted to have. And again, I cannot stress it enough. I really, honest to God, hope this means that we're going to be getting Mars Attacks Archie in the future. Again, and also, I really also hope that this crossover gets to be put out in trade on time, Dynamite, because I've seen that be a problem. Anyway. But other than that, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this Archie Army of Darkness crossover? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.